Mark Hyatt here with Your Networking Universe, and we are going to talk a little bit now about promotions and how to log promotions onto the Your Networking Universe site, as well as a little bit about why. Why do you want to put a promotion in there, and what's this promotion stuff all about? Let's get to it. When you log in to the Your Networking Universe site, this is what you come to. You see this page here after you've logged in that says public profile, and if you hover over that, you can affect your public profile info, and of course it says Leads Group Control Center here in this box, and that is where we want to go for most things, including promotions. Now, once you come here, only board members are going to see these three boxes, so ignore those. All members will see these three boxes. And there's two ways to get to the place where you can log promotions. You can go to Leads Group Control Center, Leads Group Tools, and hover over it. And when you hover over Leads Group Tools, you see these four boxes. Click on Communication. Now, after you click on Communication, you see Promote a Member, right? So that's one way to get to the Promote a Member area. Another way is click on Participation Form, big pink form right here that 95% of what we do is going to be in the participation form. And after I click on that, of course, I see all of these links up here for leave feedback for a lead or one-on-one or power partner introduction that I've received, or I can look at the leads that I was given, I can look at leads received, I can look at the participation report for my group, and below that I see this red line. We're going to ignore that, and below that I see, if you want to promote a member, please go to the communication area. So I can just click on this link here, and that brings us right back here as well. So two ways to get to the promote a member area. Now I just click on that plus sign next to Promote a Member, and now I'm able to go ahead and simply promote somebody. So I might want to promote them using marketing tools. So for example, I could mail an introduction letter to one of my customers. I could say, you know, I'd like to introduce you to this person in my group. I think they're great. I think, you know, you might have a need for their service over the next 6 months. So I really like to introduce my customers to people who are very good at what they do. Here's a little bit about them. So I just promoted them using marketing. So you can spotlight a member in a newsletter. If you do that, you want to let them know that you did it. So there's marketing ways to go back up here. There's marketing ways to promote somebody. You could promote somebody at a networking event, especially if you have multiple members going to the same networking event. That is a fantastic opportunity to just promote the heck out of them and introduce them to people that you run into that might be able to use their services or might be a good power partner for them. Great opportunity to practice promoting. So here I can just go in here and say, well, I made an introduction to you at the event. We were both there, or maybe they're not there. And so I could say I mentioned you to someone at the event. We'll just choose that. And then I go ahead and I pick somebody that I promoted. So it's funny, I accidentally clicked on Taylor Elwood because he's the king of promotions in the East Portland group. So then I just go ahead and put in a description, you know, Taylor, I was at an event and I met somebody that needed your services or was interested in taking their business to the next level or whatever it is. I put in some information about that, and then I go ahead and click on Save. Great. So that's how simple it is to promote. Now here's the important thing is why. Why do I want to promote somebody? That's how easy it is to promote somebody and log it on the website. Now the big question is why? Why do we want to do this, right? Well, here's the thing, is if I promote somebody in my group, it does all kinds of things for me. One is that I get practice talking about them. And here's the thing about passing leads is it has to be comfortable. If I run into somebody that needs the service of somebody in my group and I could pass them a lead. Number one, I have to think about it, right? Because I'm in the process of doing whatever I'm doing. Maybe I'm at a networking event and we're talking. So I have to think about it, number one. I have to feel comfortable doing it, number two. So it's got to kind of roll off my tongue. I have to say, oh, you're in this situation. You know what? I know somebody that would be great for that can help you solve your challenges. Let me put you in touch with them. It's got to feel comfortable. You've got to have that ability to promote them already wired into your brain. And so how do you do that? You practice. My recommendation is go to a networking event and say to yourself, you know what, I'm not going to talk about myself here. I'm just going to promote people in my network. If somebody asks me what do I do, I'll just answer quick, and then I'll say, you know what, let me tell you about somebody in my network that I'm just excited about. I mean, why not? There are no rules at a networking event. You can go to a networking event and do whatever you want. You know, as humans, we sometimes think there's rules to life. No. There's no rules. I can go to a networking event and I can talk about whoever I want. So if I want to go there and I want to promote somebody in my group 10 times to 10 different people, I can do that. Now, if I choose especially a power partner, if I choose a power partner in my group and say, I'm going to promote the heck out of that person at this networking event, after 10 times of promoting them, it's going to be in my head. I'm going to feel comfortable doing it, and the next time I run into an opportunity for them, I'm probably more likely to think about passing them a lead, and it's going to just roll off my tongue because I've already done it 10 times. That is the power of promotions. Now, why do I want to log it on the YNU website? Because I want that person to know. You know, it honestly is not something you want to feel bad about. It's not something like, oh, you know, I shouldn't tell this person that I promoted them because I'm trying to make myself look good. No, in a leads group, you have to, it's your duty to let that person know, and it's their duty to let you know because you are there to build relationships. And what better way to build relationships than to let people know, I'm thinking about you. I'm working it. I'm trying to do something out there. I'm trying to get to the point where I know how to do this. Promotions are vital, and communicating about promotions is vital. So when you do promote someone, let them know about it and encourage them to let you know if they promote you. You're going to create a dynamic in your group that is so powerful and so energized, and people are going to come to the group and they're going to be fired up. And that's what you want. You want to create that dynamic. You want to create the energy. So I recommend when you go around, you talk about leads passed in the group, talk about promotions too. Say, yep, I had 10 promotions this week. I promoted 10 different members. Here's where I was and what I did. More energy, more power. It's going to be amazing. Even if you just promote one person a week, you're taking more of a step than lots of networkers ever get to. It's powerful. I highly recommend it. This is Mark Hyatt with Your Networking Universe. Get out there and promote somebody.